What the heck? That is not on the map at all, is it? There's our parts. Don't worry, they're not fragile. They will be delivered when we walk in. Watch this. Way! Thank you! That's really useful. There's 3 on the roof that I can't get, ever. That's utter genius, that is. In all seriousness, how am I supposed to get parts I can't get to? They're not going to put a ladder on this. The game's not expecting to spawn things on the roof, so... Oh, look, there's a ladder. It's almost like they planned it. Well, let's throw that off. I'll put that in my inventory. I'm not throwing a bulb down there. This one is a hit. No! You stupid torpedo! How can you be a dud? I explicitly trained my crew so that we wouldn't have any duds. Oh, we're going in the water. Whoa! That was horrendous. Now the real question is how do I turn round? That's about as close as you can get to running out of runway. I don't know. It's a bit of a risk, this. It's up, down, down. Yeah, I knew that then. Okay, we've got no chance of getting away. Oh, it drives so bad. Please wipe behind me. Oh my god, this car is terrible. It's not slow, flipping heck. It doesn't steer though. Holy smoke. Right, here we go. Straight line. You know, when it turns, it's really unstable. We're all good here. Why have they sounded the alarm? Funnel smoke spotted. At 31 meters depth. Are you serious? Alarm, take your positions. What's going on? Oh, is that why? Is it because we're on the floor? Yeah, you can stop now. Been binging those videos and I have my A-level exam soon.
You have revision concerns, don't you, sir?
Well, I remember doing similar things when I was that age. I should have been studying. I was actually playing games instead. So I can't really judge people before done there. Well, not everybody. There's always try-harders in every class.
I don't remember doing any of this studying lark. Just turn up on a day and send it.
I can honestly believe that.
I've only got 2 brain cells, right? And one of them needs to stay alive.
Yeah, they both need to have a good day for you to pass that exam.
Exactly.
Oh my god, there's my truck. What has it done to my truck? I definitely didn't park it there. Just for the record, I definitely did not park my truck there. Let's give it a bash. Do you want to not do that? What? Well done, boys.
Oh, we're on a schedule. We must dive.
What, in the docks?
Yes, the schedule says we must dive, so we must dive.
But we'll hit the...
Just do it.
I'm glad my crew are made up of entirely of bots. That's really good to know. Look at this, guys. This is what your neighbor's getting, courtesy of good cars. How can this guy, who lives in like a trailer park thing, afford this car? Maybe you should spend 50k on your house first, I don't know. Now, I'm walking down the road with 50 grand in cash, guys. Nobody touch me, okay? Leave me alone. Come on, then. Come on, then. Come on. Barbecue this. Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. No! What is this? I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm like a cornered rat. I'm done. I'm done. There they are. There they are. He just drives through caravans. I was only hitting his barbecue. I was nowhere near that guy. How much did I lose then? I bet I lost like 5k or something. That was brutal. Alright, so here we are. Back again, trying not to die. What's that oxygen like? 71%. Not as bad as I thought. Basically, we just sunk a lot of stuff and I came up for air a bit too early and now we're in trouble.
Afternoon, Paul. Hope you're well.
28-month hypes claw hype.
Quantum Flux, thank you for 28 months. I'm doing well, although I think we're all about to die. I think I'm going to come up to 50 meters depth. And then I can drop a decoy again and try and get out of here. When is roadcraft time? What are you talking about? Roadcraft releases on Tuesday. Okay, we are now at 50 meters. High speed moving away. Medium closing in. High speed moving away. Okay. Let's wait till stuff starts moving in. There we go. Now we'll drop a decoy. Because they won't know what depth we're at. Is anybody going to do that? Okay. Then drop back to 150. Turn almost into him.
Sweet 16. Thanks for the laughs, Paul.
Okay, that's probably bringing some people in. Bullet Boom Boy, thank you for 65. Valty with 113 and Green Sauce with 16 months. Thank you very much. You do know your current substance after 250? Yes, I do. I like to vary my depth to keep the enemy guess. Like, literally, the way I see it, it's like a 3D game of chess,
Insert
right?
punny resub message.
It's like a 3D game of chess. They've got to figure out where to drop the depth charges. And then the next thing they've got to do is set the depth for them to explode. So even if they get my position, XY position, they've got to set a depth. So if I go to like 50 meters, drop a decoy, and then drop to 150, if they come after me again and start pinging me, I can drop a decoy and still go down. Do you know what I mean? And then I can even drop one down there and come back up. So I'm trying to play a bit of a game of chess. That's why I went to 50, so I could drop a decoy. Otherwise, I'm only giving myself a chance in one coordinate system, whereas this way I've got an extra coordinate. Yeah, I changed my speed briefly. When I dropped the decoy, I went to propeller 2 and turned and burned a little bit. But I don't want to go more than 2 because after 2 you start to get cavitation around the propeller blades, and that is quite noisy and will give your position away. Whereas staying on 1 or 2, you can get away with it a little bit. Trying to stay quiet whilst moving. I did well to evade them the first time, and I just came up. I don't know where that other ship came from. There was a bunch of them that was sat here listening, and then eventually they got bored and left. And then I waited a bit, came up, and then another ship came out of nowhere here and just saw me and pinged me. And I think it was when I started reloading torpedoes. If you can gun it, you're not faster than a destroyer. Do you know what I mean? You're just not. Like, they're really quick. High speed moving away. The other thing is, if they drop too many depth charges, they actually run out. Right now, it's looking pretty good. Yeah, I was doing some of that, Adel, yesterday. I was basically diving underneath one of the freighters to mask out my sound from theirs, but I don't know how well the game simulates that. In real life, you can get away with it. Anyway, Vroom, thank you for tier 2, 127 months, and LRKR, thanks for 74. Okay, so now my decoy has run out, I like to stop for a little while, because sometimes what they'll do is they'll hang around and they'll sit and listen. The main limiting factor right now is the air quality. You see how he's moving back in? Sort of gone over here and then stopped and then started to listen and come back in again. 2 to 5 units closing. This isn't good at all. They could be coming in for a run on that depth charge, that last point of contact, or they could be coming in for a run on me. I guess we'll find out. I might as well let them relax. There's no point in them stressing out down here. I've got the Type 7C. Okay, they're moving away again, so they don't know where we are. They're not actively looking for us, but I got caught out with this last time. I would like to pop up and have a look around. However, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a sweep, because I think what caught me last time as well is the dead zone on my hydrophone. See how that just appeared when I started turning, because I've got a dead zone behind. I'm just going to sweep around and make sure there's nothing here. Okay. You got the 7C41 the other day. Seems like only goes to around 330. That's pretty good.
Meter, 70 Meter, 50 Meter, 20 Meter. Herr Kaloi, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
Right, first thing is the coast is clear. Lifeboats are there. Second thing is we'll go all electric and we'll chuck the snorkel out to get some air in. But stay quiet for now. We should be able to confirm that kill now. Oof. He's still a bit close. He's only very slowly moving away, this guy. Still looking for us.
Wenn sich die Sonne neigt, der feuchte Nebel steiget. Mein Tagwerk ist getan, mein Tagwerk ist getan.
Okay, we're safe. Oof.
Anblasen! Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter. Herr Kaloi, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Ship spotted. Propeller noise detected. So, have we not got any confirmed sinking?
Weitere Unternehmung erfolgreich abgeschlossen. Machen wir weiter so.
Just a whole stack of these and 2 of those as well. Blimey. The Cossack sank, so that was our primary target, but we sunk something else and it's not listed it. So we still have... If I sunk this here... We sunk 2, didn't we? We definitely sunk 2. We had 2 very good hits.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Torpedorohr 5 gewartet.
We did hit the propeller on one of them. Maybe it didn't sink it.
Kurs setzen.
Maybe it didn't sink. Maybe it just kept going anyway, like it does.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten
A
setzen.
little scooch around.
Rohr 4 geladen.
Rohr 3 geladen.
Rohr 2 geladen. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Doesn't look like it. Right, let's send them messages. Got the second one carry on north after you hit it. I think they have carried on north. Which we have to go that way anyway to get back to the port, so we might as well. Assuming they've headed this way. I think some scattered that direction. Yeah, we could just head this way and see if we can pick up them. It's 4 in the afternoon. We could run parallel, overtake overnight, and then hit them again in the morning. Bearing in mind, though, I haven't got many decoys left. I've only got 3 decoys. Interesting that only 3.7% of players did all the stages of the happy time. I guess it's a lot of tonnage. Yeah. I did call and I hit the C3 of the T5. I'm guessing it's still limped home. I need to get this TB guy back to base as well.
Telegramm gesendet.
Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
Torpedorohr 1 gewartet.
Right, let's see if we can pick up some signal.
Herr Kaloi, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
Yeah, they did move that way.
Kriegsschiffe, kleine Gruppe. Peilung
There you go.
155 Grad. Schraubengeräusch. Kriegsschiff.
That's the main party.
155 Grad. Schraubengeräusche. Großer Konvoi. Peilung 15 Grad. Schraubengeräusch. Kriegsschiff. Peilung
Tanks
150
anblasen.
Grad.
Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
Herr Kaloi, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloi.
I wish you could ask the set logistics. Yeah, I agree, Adel. I completely agree. The lack of control over what torpedo stock they get is very annoying. Oh my god.
335 Grad.
Just driven straight into another convoy.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Auf E-Motoren wechseln. Schraubengeräusche. Großer Konvoi. Peilung 95 Grad. Schraubengeräusche.
Okay, we need to find out where they're going now.
Peilung 310 Grad.
Herr Kaloi, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
Schraubengeräusche. Kriegsschiffe. Kleine Gruppe. Peilung 160 Grad.
Alarm! Konvoi in Sicht! Peilung 315 Grad.
I think the C3s and Liberties again.
Kurs setzen. Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
Funktelegramm gesendet.
Schraubengeräusch. Kriegsschiff. Peilung 110 Grad.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Alarm beenden. Schraubengeräusche. Kriegsschiffe. Kleine Gruppe. Peilung
Alarm!
165
Konvoi
Grad.
in Sicht!
Eure Ausbildung
Peilung
bleibt ruhig.
310 Grad.
That looks like a destroyer. EF class type thing. That was a tricky one to ID. A7472, thank you for subbing, welcome. I reckon that's another Liberty. And I reckon that's the same. The problem is...
Kurs setzen.
I wonder what's behind it.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloin.
That looks like a C3, probably. Yep. And that's another Liberty.
Rohr 5 gewartet.
And that's another C3. Okay. The max firing range is 7.5k, which is about there, but realistically I need to be here somewhere, so we go to about here, we'll have to go a lot slower, otherwise this guy's going to detect us. State of torpedoes in. Ugh. It's not online, no. It's a single-player campaign.
Torpedorohr 4 gewartet. Torpedorohr 3
Let's have a look at that. Six 6.8, 6.3, 7.7. We should be able to hit these three. I'll just sneak a bit closer.
Kurs setzen. Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Alle Maschinen, stopp.
Aktualisieren. Gegnerfahrt 7.
7 knots. $88 degrees starboard.
Aktualisieren. Lage 8. 8. Rechts.
What are you like now? Maintained. Need to fire that one first, tube 1.
Aktualisieren.
That reckons
Entfernung zum Ziel.
6.8k.
8. 5. 0 Meter.
6.3? Wait, what? That is a long way out. The sea's not very choppy, so I reckon the water line's probably about there. Top of the flag post is probably about there. 6.3.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren.
There's a lot of error in
Entfernung
this.
zum Ziel. 6. 6. 1. 0 Meter.
There's a lot of error. No, maps aren't accurate, but... Tube
Rohr
1.
1, bewässern.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Geschwindigkeit 7. Knoten.
Rohr 1 bewässert.
The problem is that you're dealing with like little fractions of pixels like that can send off your targeting by tens of meters, and then your torpedo misses. So trying to find the sea level is probably like there for that ship. And trying to find the top of the mast is probably there, depending on whether it's got a flag or not. Like if it's above the flag. That's just 7.3. I'm just going to go and have a look at it. So where the flag is, there's like another bit on top. So there's a bit on top like that. 6.9.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren.
Getting all kinds of numbers here.
6, 9, 1, 3 Meter.
You can sink American vessels if they're in a British convoy. That's perfectly fine. Currently, America's not in the war. But if they're driving around with a British escort, they are in the war.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernung 6, 6, 4, 1 Meter.
Los!
Okay, now we want this one. It's probably that one. Oh. That one. And black yellow. Okay, 7 knots.
Geschwindigkeit 7.
Issue is, I need to get this torpedo out as quickly as possible. The longer we delay it, the more chance that's going to detonate way before this one. But the problem is, I've got to get everything, the gyros aligned and stuff. 62.9.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Winkel 6, 3, rechts.
That doesn't seem right. Nah, this has got a sticky up, but way above it, look.
Aktualisieren. Entfernung zum Ziel 6,
Rohr 2,
7, 8,
bewässern.
2 Meter.
Come on.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Gegnerlage
Spanish.
6, 3, rechts.
Rohr 2 bewässert.
Pretty certain it's got a British escort. So you see that? Do you know what that means? Parkston? Andy lad? That basically means you can kill anything there. Don't matter what flag it's flying. I'm not about to make anybody angry, no dog, because they're under a British escort. That's the rules. .75. 76 degrees.
Aktualisieren. Lage 7,
If you want to be neutral,
6,
fly a
rechts.
neutral flag and go around on your own or with your friends. But if you start going around with Germans or with British ships, you're going to get shot by the other team, aren't you? It's the way it is. .9. Kilometer distance.
Aktualisieren.
I think there's a high margin of error in these.
6, 3, 8 Meter.
T3.
Rohr 3, bewässern.
Oh, this is a fat T3. If you miss this, you can turn right and keep going that way.
Los!
Now, and there's a final thing we're going to do. We're going to send something off in this direction. Which may not actually go for him, but it'll certainly give him something to think about. 115.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernung zum Ziel. 4,
Rohr
2,
4,
8,
bewässern.
8 Meter. Gegnerfahrt. 7. Knoten.
Rohr 4 bewässert.
Los! Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum. Tauchen auf 80 Meter.
Aktuelle Tiefe. 5 Meter.
Okay, now we see what happens. Can you change the conflict as in you are English? No.
25 Meter.
Schraubengeräusche.
That's actually going the right way.
Peilung 195
Oh, I said that and then it decided to turn.
Rohr 2 geladen.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg. Schraubengeräusch. Kriegsschiff. Peilung 235 Grad.
That's way off. That's completely missed.
40 Sekunden bis Torpedo Einschlag.
That is totally off, that is. I don't think that was a fat torpedo either. That is definitely a swing and a miss. Where's the other one? There's one. Oh god, you've missed as well, I think. Oh, well, maybe not.
30 Sekunden. 20 Sekunden.
Oh, I don't know. This one might be a bit late. But I think this was a fat torpedo, so it might turn around. Oh my god, that's so close. That's outrageously close. Where's my T5 gone? There he is. Now, I think this one is a fat torpedo. It might start changing direction. Or it might not. They weren't best shots, were they? To me, that looks like it's listing a little bit. Oh, don't tell me you just run. You did. You utter scumbag. It ran out of power here. It went, I've got you, I've got you, I've got you, I've got you. Oh, I'm out of power. Do you know, if it had actually gone in the direction I fired it, instead of just going on a little jolly, that would have worked out a lot better. We've only got 2 torpedoes left.
Kurs setzen. Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Let's pop up and see what if there's anything we can hit.
Aktuelle Tiefe 75 Meter, 45 Meter, 15 Meter. Herr Kaloi, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick angesteuert. Zerstörer, 330 Grad.
Yeah, if we send a T3 at that and a T5 at that, last chance saloon. I'm just going to confirm the speed.
Schraubengeräusche.
Thanks for the lag,
Großer
game. That was
Konvoi,
beautiful.
70 Grad.
Yeah.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Gegnerfahrt 7.
It's all about just something moving the damn periscope around on me gets annoying. They just changed course. Interestingly.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Gegnerlage 9, 9. Bug rechts.
Wait a minute. Where do you measure the top of this thing from? Mast height 38.5. Do we measure it from the mast, the top of the mast here, or the apparent flag here, or the top of that middle bit there? Like, what's the measurement point? It's like there's 3 different heights. You've got your 2 main masts there, like that. You've got this thing in the middle, which is lower down, but higher up than that one. And then you've got stalks with flags on them. So do you measure it from the very, very, very tallest bit, like that bit there? Is that considered to be the mast? Because if you get that wrong, it's definitely going to knock the measurements out. There's the flag. It's about there-ish.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernung 4, 6, 0, 1 Meter. Gegnerfahrt 7. Knoten.
Yep. There's a few things like that are annoying.
Los!
Aktualisieren. Geschwindigkeit 7. Knoten. Aktualisieren. Lage 7, 4. Bug rechts. Entfernung 4, 2, 2, 2 Meter. Gegnerfahrt 7. Knoten.
I didn't set the last one magnetic, did I? Annoyingly.
Los! Tauchen auf 85 Meter.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter.
Right, so we might see wreckage about here. If that hits.
25 Meter.
Schraubengeräusche. Kriegsschiffe. Kleine Gruppe. Peilung 205
Even if
Grad.
this one's targeted correctly, I don't think I set it as magnetic, so it'll probably not impact.
Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg. Schraubengeräusche. Großer Konvoi. Peilung 195 Grad. Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg.
The sea looks fake. Yeah. It's rubbish, innit? It's like Minecraft, see?
40 Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag. 30 Sekunden.
85 Meter.
That looks pretty good. Serious damage. Oh no, what are you doing? You crazy, idiotic, stupid torpedo. Why are you not going for this? It's going up here when it's right next. I don't understand this. Surely the nearest propeller that it can hear is that one. Why on earth would it do this? The thing that I really wanted it to do was hit that destroyer or that corvette there. And now it's just going off over here on some random goose chase and it'll run out of fuel.
20 Sekunden.
Unix like 14 months.
10 Sekunden bis Einschlag. Fehlschuss.
It's not going to make that distance, and even if it does, it's going to hit the thing I've already hit. Annoyingly, the propellers have kept going on this. Minimal damage.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
I don't think it's moving anymore.
Schraubengeräusche. Großer Konvoi. Peilung 165 Grad.
Where is that corvette going?
Tauchen auf 110 Meter.
90 Meter.
It's depth charging over there. It's miles away. That's it. No more tops for us apart from what's in the stern.
5 Meter.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Torpedorohr 5 gewartet.
Feindliche Schiffe geben Alarm.
Keine Panik. Konzentriert euch.
It's amazing how they found us, but okay.
Herr Kaloi, wir wurden von Astic geortet. Tauchen auf 155 Meter. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Meter.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Did that actually deploy an
Jawohl, Herr Kaloi.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Tauchen auf 175 Meter.
120 Meter.
It's a weird bug where it doesn't show it on the map for ages.
wechseln.
Gleichfahrt. Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kalein.
Schraubengeräusche. Kriegsschiffe, Kleinklappe, Peilung 155 Grad. Wasserbomben, sehr nah. Wasserbomben, sehr nah. 170 Meter. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Captain Minister Mike. I don't know, mate. Next big thing is roadcraft.
Peilung 150 Grad. Kurs setzen. Zerstörer 240 Grad. Korvette 260 Grad. Schraubengeräusche. Kriegsschiffe, kleine Gruppe. Peilung 240 Grad. Zerstörer 280 Grad. Schraubengeräusche. Kriegsschiffe, kleine Gruppe. Peilung 110 Grad.
Okay, I think we lost him. We are close. Propellers.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Schraubengeräusche. Kriegsschiffe, kleine Gruppe. Peilung 205 Grad. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Kurs auf
Okay.
diese Koordinaten.
One quick turn around. I think we've lost him.
Tauchen auf. 50 Meter. Kriegsschiffe, kleine Gruppe. Peilung 230 Grad. Schleichfahrt beenden. Normale Beleuchtung einschalten. Lenzpumpe einschalten.
Torpedorohr 5 gewartet.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Herr Kaloi, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
Let's have a look around.
Auf Rotlicht wechseln.
Handelsschiff, 20 Grad.
Okay, apparently that's not even sunk yet. I can see lifeboats. They've abandoned ship, but they've not actually gone down. So I have to go and sink that thing.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Schraubengeräusche. Kriegsschiffe. Kleine Gruppe. Peilung 155 Grad. Schraubengeräusche. Kriegsschiffe. Kleine Gruppe. Peilung 145 Grad. Schraubengeräusch. Kriegsschiff. Peilung 155 Grad.
Herr Kalein, wir haben unsere Position erreicht.
Schraubengeräusch. Kriegsschiff. Peilung 155 Grad.
I guess we wait. Hopefully it'll sink. If not, we'll have to set fire to it.
Schraubengeräusche. Kriegsschiffe, kleine Gruppe. Peilung 140 Grad. Schraubengeräusche. Großer Konvoi. Peilung 25 Grad.
Okay, I think we'll just set fire to it. Banner, thank you for 129 months.
Herr Kalein, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Deckgeschütz besetzen.
Funktelegramm gesendet.
Hey, Tony. You can send someone on board to Scuttler. If this sinks with hands on it, it's your fault. Go to the engine room. Oh, he snapped it in half. Isn't he strong? My word. He just went on board and without any explosives snapped a boat. That's skill there. That is impressive.
Telegramm gesendet.
Why aim high? Because I'm firing HE ammo and I want to set the deck on fire. If I fire at the waterline with HE ammo, it won't do very much. Bruno Schlag was arrested. Transporting 7,000 tons of tea to Liverpool. Oh, that's going to hurt the British, that is. Medical supplies. Utilities to Liverpool. That's not a bad little haul. The main one was this one, though, with the intel. Okay, game. Right, we better hand the slaves over first. Crew members arrested.
Herr Kommandant, dies könnten Ihre neuen Besatzungsmitglieder sein. Möchten Sie Ihre Akten einsehen?
We're going to need 2 sails. We lost 1 to TB and 1 because he...
Woe 108 months.
Basically said he didn't agree with the war anymore whilst on board a submarine off the coast of Africa. I don't agree with this war, he said. CSJ, thank you for 108 months.
Diese Rekruten könnten sich als wertvolle Unterstützung für Ihre Besatzung...
Let's have a look. He gets angry easily. I don't want Sean on my submarine. Phoenix Grimmer comes from a poor family. Sent in the forces till he hates the military. No. Lentil Soup. He's always in a good mood and has an inexhaustible repertoire of jokes, which is not always liked by the senior officers. That's most likely the guy that takes the mick out the senior officers. Walter Opperman. He could be a man. Let's recruit him. Interested in working on large ships. He heard they were looking for submarine sales. He volunteered without hesitation. All right. Should be the crew sorted. 20 out of 20. Crew member hospitalized.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Actually got some spare capacity again.
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle, Herr Kaloin?
Right. Show me the money.
Herr Offizier, sehen Sie sich die Lagerbestände an.
Refuel. Torpedoes. T5 in the stern. T5 in storage. A T3 fat. 1 T5. Another T3 fat. T3 non-fat. Low-calorie T3. We'll have another diet T3. Oh, there's a T3 fat though. Okay, ammo. Deck gun needs topping.
Love it here.
Top that up. Top that up. Sell them. Sell them. Scrapper guy, thank you 55. And your kind words, thank you. Okay, should do that. We also had a HQ mission which was completed. Accumulator 3. So now we've got better batteries that we can fit. I've got 1 point rep.
Ja.
Was benötigen Sie, Herr Offizier?
Accumulator 3, shoot somebody. You think you've unlocked a new sub? What makes you say that?
Sehen Sie sich die Lagerbestände an.
We're already in the 7C41.
Mastspitze, kleine Gruppe, Peilung
What?
285.
I love it when you're in the port of Brest to tell you about contacts in the Atlantic.
Mastspitze,
War between
kleine Gruppe,
Japan and the
Peilung
USA.
285
Since the 7th of December evening, there is a state of war between Japan and the USA.
Kleine Gruppe, Peilung 285 Grad.
You're also watching Dear Rev on YouTube with your girlfriend. She likes it. Nice. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, buy more stuff.
Ja.
Was benötigen Sie, Herr Offizier? Sehen Sie sich die Lagerbestände an.
Right. There's a diet T3. 2 T5s. T3 full fat. I'll take another stack of these now. It feels like the British destroyers are getting somewhat better.
Mastspitze, kleine Gruppe, Peilung 285 Grad.
The lifting of all restrictions regarding USA ships.
Innerhalb unserer Reichweite gemeldet.
The so-called Pan-American Safety Zone has been ordered by the High Command. Therefore, the whole area of the American coast will become open for operations by U-boats, an area in which the assembly of ships take place in single traffic at few points of departure at Atlantic convoys. There's an opportunity here, therefore, of intercepting enemy merchant ships under conditions which have ceased almost completely for some time. Attempts must be made to utilize as quickly as possible these advantages, which will disappear very shortly, and to achieve a spectacular success on the American coast. The following come into question as the main points of attack for such U-boat operations: Sydney Roads, Halifax, Bermuda, New York, Galveston, Trinidad. Approach point for single traffic coming from south and bunkering station. Sounds like a new campaign just opened. United States Congress declares war upon Germany. Declaration happened hours after Germany first declared war on the United States after the attack on Pearl Harbor by the Empire of Japan. The vote was 88-0 in the Senate and 393-0 in the House. Wow, I don't think they've ever voted so overwhelmingly ever since. Incredible.
Eines unserer U-Boote hat soeben ein mögliches Ziel innerhalb unserer Reichweite gemeldet.
They're sending me emails about smoke clouds. I don't care.
Ja.
Was benötigen Sie, Herr Offizier? Sehen Sie sich die Lagerbestände an.
Right, final set of torps, hopefully. Check T. Oh, no, I've already got T5s. Have to be diet T3, I'm afraid. Oh, coffee. And then we're ready to go. So presumably, if I look at the map now, there'll be another campaign opened up. Over here. Oh yeah. Operation Drumbeat. We have until February 1943 to do that one. Which is okay. June 1943. Plenty of time on that. No deadline on that one necessarily. Missed out Norway.
Torpedo Rohr 2 gewartet.
September 1944. Okay.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Weather station, North Labrador. Okay. Might go for that one. Admiral Dönitz declared the operation Paukenschlag and sent several submarines to the east coast of America. Because the great distance strategic planning of milk cows positions is necessary. Oh, we're gonna get a mission for a milk cow now. Bet we are.
Herr Kommandant, dies könnten Ihre neuen Besatzungsmitglieder sein. Möchten Sie Ihre Akten?
Ich bin Ihr Verbindungsoffizier, um die Befehle vom... Dies sind aktuelle Einsatzbefehle vom EU. Streng geheim.
Operation Drumbeat. What are you on about, Dan Sanator from the other? Ooh, I didn't see that down there.
Torpedo Rohr 3 gewartet.
Didn't see that down there.
Torpedorohr 4 gewartet.
The black pit gives you a milk cow. Oh, right. I see.
Gut, Herr Kommandant. Und möge Ihr nächster Einsatz ein Erfolg werden.
June 1944, okay. Oh, I see. So when you do that, it gives you a milk cow if you do 3 missions there. So once we sink 50,000 tons in the black pit, we'll get a milk cow. Be able to adjust its area of operations on the headquarters map. Interesting.
Dies sind aktuelle Einsatzbefehle vom BDU. Streng geheim.
Black Pit mission. Land an agent in Iceland. Let's go to the pit then.
Kleine Fahrt voraus. Scheinwerfer einschalten.
Torpedo Rohr 5 gewartet.
$150,000 tons. Yeah, no problem.
Scheinwerfer ausschalten. Kurs setzen.
Eines unserer U-Boote hat soeben ein mögliches Ziel innerhalb unserer Reichweite gemeldet.
Don't care about your stupid U-boat. Let's get out of here.
Kurs setzen.
Herr Kaloi, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
Zeit für eine Auszeit. Jawohl, weiter geht's.
Herr Kaloyen, eingehendes Funktelegramm.
Herr Kaloi, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Torpedorohr 5 gewartet.
Torpedorohr 4 gewartet.
Eines unserer U-Boote hat soeben
So you
ein
don't want to
mögliches
attack.
Ziel innerhalb
but you
unserer
can't just
Reichweite
fast forward past.
gemeldet.
I am attacking. I'm going there. B399, course 019. Yeah, it's gone the wrong way for me.
Kurs setzen.
Schraubengeräusch. Handelsschiff. Peilung
Torpedorohr 1
210 Grad.
gewartet.
Herr Kaloi, wir sind
Was that
aufgetaucht.
one unit closing in?
Torpedorohr 4 gewartet.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Schraubengeräusch.
Miss your first two messages. Worst part about these is how many convoys you come across before you get to the square. Oh, I see, right.
Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
I don't know.
Kurs auf diese
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna focus on
Schraubengeräusch.
getting over there.
Handelsschiff. Peilung
Tanks anblasen.
250
I'd rather not
Grad.
waste my torpedoes.
Herr Kaloi, wir sind aufgetaucht. Herr Kaloi, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
Herr Kaloyen, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Schraubengeräusch. Kriegsschiff. Peilung 55 Grad. U-Boot 55 Grad.
Feindliche
Als
Kriegsschiffe in
eingespielte
Sicht.
Mannschaft
Peilung.
werden wir den
10
Hydrophone contact 2 to 3 kilometers away.
ist.
Herr Kaloi, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe.
What?
Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Ja, Herr Kaloyen, ich kümmere mich darum.
Schraubengeräusche. Kriegsschiffe, kleine Gruppe. Peilung.
I mean, nobody can see anything in this mist anyway. Scrapper Guy, thank you very much for gifting 10 subs. Welcome, guys. You get some squirrel gifts in chat for the Scrapper Guy, dropping 10 subs on the chat. Appreciate the support, thank you.
Kurs setzen.
No, I'm going to ignore it. Oh god, we're driving. Oh my god, what's all this?
Aber keine Panik. Wir machen das schon.
Where did all this come from?
25 Grad. Zerstörer 25
Tauchen
Grad.
auf 65 Meter. Auf E-Motoren wechseln. Schleichfahrt.
Aktuelle Tiefe 30 Meter.
What the heck?
60 Meter.
Wasserbomben in beträchtlicher Entfernung. Wasserbomben in beträchtlicher Entfernung.
Korvette 60 Grad.
Schraubengeräusch. Handelsschiff. Peilung 145 Grad.
As if.
Wir wurden von Estig geortet.
What, he just randomly thought he heard something, did he? I'm on like quiet mode, engine 1, 50 meters down, and he's like, I think I'll ping.
Kommandant, wir wurden entdeckt.
I haven't even got there yet.
Aktuelle Tiefe
I don't know if they've caught the bait or not.
285 Grad. Wasserbomben in beträchtlicher Entfernung. Wasserbomben in beträchtlicher
Feels like there's this guy closing in rapidly again.
80 Meter. Verstanden, Kommandant.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Tauchen auf 175 Meter. Schneller, schneller. Kleine Fahrt voraus.
Wasserbomben in beträchtlicher Entfernung. Zerstörer 120 Grad. Aktuelle Tiefe 110 Meter. Wasserbomben in beträchtlicher Entfernung.
30 Meter. 160 Meter. Tauchen auf 200 Meter.
180 Meter.
We're just gonna set and let him leave.
50 Grad. Aktuelle Tiefe 200 Meter. Korvette 155 Grad.
Alarm beenden.
Kommandant, wir wurden
What?
Wir wissen
Okay.
gegen diese Jäger
Kommandant, wir wurden von Estig geortet.
Just sat down there for absolutely ages. Dropped a decoy over here, dropped another one over here, sat there silently for 200 meters depth, and he just went, I think you might be here.
Langsame Fahrt voraus. Tauchen auf 80 Meter. Tauchen auf 55 Meter.
Amazing intuition.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Tauchen auf 150 Meter. 85 Meter. 105 Meter.
Schraubengeräusch. Kriegsschiff. Peilung 260 Grad. Schraubengeräusch. Handelsschiff. Peilung 225 Grad.
150 Meter.
Schraubengeräusch. Kriegsschiff. Peilung 265 Grad. Korvette
Tauchen auf
275 Grad.
190 Meter.
Korvette 140 Grad.
185 Meter.
We'll keep trying to sneak away. I just want to get over here.
Schraubengeräusch. Kriegsschiff. Peilung 160 Grad. Schraubengeräusch. Handelsschiff. Peilung 140 Grad.
190 Meter.
I can hear them dropping depth charges a long way away.
Kurs setzen.
Schraubengeräusch. Kriegsschiff. Peilung 155 Grad.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter. Aktuelle Tiefe 55 Meter.
Schraubengeräusch. Kriegsschiff. Peilung
Okay.
150 Grad.
That wasted a few of those decoys. I'm glad I bought some more now.
35 Meter. Herr Kaloy, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert. Funktelegramm gesendet.
We'll send that report and the Wolfpack can deal with those.
Kurs setzen.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Wird erledigt, Herr Kaloy.
Kurs setzen.
Eines unserer U-Boote hat soeben ein mögliches Ziel innerhalb unserer Reichweite gemeldet.
Don't care. We're not getting distracted. We're going to keep moving.
Schraubengeräusche.
Steel Moon Joe, thank you for 2 months.
Peilung 95 Grad. Schraubengeräusch. Handelsschiff. Peilung
Look at this lot.
205 Grad. Schraubengeräusch.
These contacts just keep appearing out of nowhere.
Schraubengeräusch. Handelsschiff. Peilung Grad.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move this way.
Endlich. Ein paar Stunden Pause.
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloy.
Schraubengeräusche, großer Konvoi. Peilung 165 Grad. Schraubengeräusch, Handelsschiff. Peilung 335 Grad.
I'm thinking there's a lot of traffic here.
Großer Konvoi.
So I'm going to go to the south side of this and go that way.
Melde mich zum Dienst. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Schraubengeräusch. Kriegsschiff. Peilung 315 Grad. Kurs setzen. Schraubengeräusche. Großer Konvoi.
There we
Peilung
go.
230 Grad. Schraubengeräusche. Kriegsschiffe.
My God, there's a lot of convoys. Is this normal?
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Zeit für eine Auszeit, Kommandant. Wir haben neue Befehle von BDU erhalten.
We decided to implement a change. Head towards B2B5. Okay. They've moved it from here to here.
Kurs setzen. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Jawohl, weiter geht's. Schraubengeräusch. Handelsschiff. Peilung 340 Grad.
One high speed closing in. You really are closing in.
Diese Koordinaten setzen.
This could be a high speed tanker. You never know.
Kurs setzen.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Oh my God, the visibility has just become utter trash. Look at that.
Auf Rotlicht wechseln.
How are you supposed to sink anything in that viz?
Herr Kaloin, wir haben unsere Position erreicht.
Was it intercepted, Colin? Did it say it was intercepted?
Kurs setzen. Tanker. Direkt.
It is a tanker. Oh my God, it is a tanker. Do you reckon we could pull up alongside it and tell them we're going to sink? And see if they get off?
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung. Kurs setzen.
Zielposition erreicht.
Kurs setzen.
It's going to be worth a cheeky try, isn't it?
Kurs setzen.
The cheek of this. Middle of like the world's worst storm in December. Pull up alongside. We're gonna sink you! Get off the boat! No! We'll sink you if you don't! Try it! Can't even see a thing. Can't even see my own icon. There's literally no viz. Oh, there it is. Right, surface. He's like right next to us. It's here somewhere. Oh, where are you going? Oh, come back. Come back. Come back. Oh, he's gone. Oi. I can't find him again now. Where is he? There he is. My God, he's quick. Flippin' heck. Dude. I actually can't keep up with him. What is this madness? That guy is doing in a tanker. He's going quicker than we can on the surface. At full tilt. Oi! I can't even see him. Don't you run away from me. This is the military police. Country of Spain. Oh, they're technically neutral. It looks like I can't actually pull up alongside him and say stuff. There's no option. Like a word about your extended tanker warranty. He's absolutely flying. There's no option up here to talk to him, so even if I stop, I don't think I can talk to him. Presume because he's neutral or something. Yeah, look. Can't do much about it. I don't think he even noticed who was there, to be honest.
Auf Seerohrtiefe. Schraubengeräusch. Handelsschiff. Peilung 155 Grad. Tanker 155 Grad. Herr Kaloi, wir sind
Man, that tanker though, I can't believe that.
Rundblick eingesteuert. Zeit für eine Auszeit.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Schraubengeräusch. Handelsschiff. Peilung 200 Grad.
Right, finally we're going to make it into the box.
Langsam blasen. 5 Meter. Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Right, we've got to sink 7,000 tons now. We'll send our report that we made it.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Funktelegramm gesendet.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Herr Kaloi, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert. Schraubengeräusch.
There's something over there then.
Handelsschiff. Peilung auf 315 Grad. Schraubengeräusch. Handelsschiff. Peilung 315 Grad. Schraubengeräusch. Handelsschiff. Peilung 315 Grad.
Okay, we could possibly intercept.
Kurs setzen. Langsam blasen.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloi. Schleichfahrt beenden. Normale Beleuchtung einschalten.
I don't know, Boa. I thought I was just leaving it silent, just because I like hearing them whisper. I forgot to turn it off.
Herr Kaloi, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe.
Always change course.
Rundblick eingesteuert. Schraubengeräusch. Handelsschiff. Peilung 305 Grad.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Schraubengeräusch. Handelsschiff. Peilung
Anblasen.
300 Grad.
Oh, hello.
Seerohrtiefe.
That one contact suddenly
Große Gruppe. Peilung
turned into a few more. Flippin' heck.
Erledigt, Herr Kaloin. Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
Schraubengeräusch. Handelsschiff. Peilung
Torpedo
290 Grad.
gewartet.
It's nice being able to see. Alarm!
Alarm! Konvoi in Sicht! Peilung 305 Grad. Als eingespielte Mannschaft werden wir dem Feind zeigen, wozu ein U-Boot in der Lage ist.
Okay, of course I've got protection.
Kurs setzen.
Let's give it a little save. Are you coming down with a cold or is it hay fever? Hay fever, Mickey. May is the worst month, mate. For me, anyway. Okay, we're going to have to not go full tilt
Fahrt
now.
voraus.
HEPA filter everything. It doesn't make any difference. I can't avoid. Like, I've got an aircon unit that's filtering. I've got a filter down there that's HEPA filtering. I'm double filtering this room. We go in the house. We've got the windows closed and that's filtering. Doesn't make any difference. Feel like he's zigzagging a little bit. He doesn't feel like he's on the same course. It might be. I'm on 2 one-a-day tablets for hay fever right now. And eye drops.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten
Try and
setzen.
go over here. How old are the filters? That gets serviced every year, so it has a new filter, or it has the filter washed. The HEPA one on the floor, I'm not sure.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen. Verstanden, Kommandant.
Freighter. Empire Bell, I think. Or some variation thereof. Doesn't look like a tower. Looks like an Empire Bell. That one is either a C3 or a Liberty, and I think it's a C3. I think that one's a Liberty.
Torpedo Rohr 1 gewartet.
Several people you know suffering from behaviour have said that it's hitting them unusually early this year and symptoms reporting stronger. I think it's because we've had quite a dry start to the spring. It is different every year. That's a C3. Oh, wow, they're right at the back, they are. They're a bit too far away. Where's that one then? That's totally doable. That one's way back. That and that look good. Gee, how far is that? 7.8.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
That's a C3. That looks like a nice target. Okay, he's a good target. He's going to be the first one we go for, I think, because he's furthest away, if I can hit him. Let's see if we can get speed on this convoy.
Aktualisieren.
7 North.
Geschwindigkeit. 7. Knoten.
7 Knoten. There we go. Ooh. Do you know what? Even if the torpedo misses, it might hit something. Alright.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Gegnerfahrt. 7. Knoten.
Alle Maschinen stopp!
That is 56.4.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Lage 5, 6. Bug rechts.
We better find now, because otherwise another ship might come in the way of it. Guessing a submarine isn't a bad place if you've got hay fever. Well, that's true, Rom. But then, if you go to somewhere like Gran Canaria, or Tenerife, or Lanzarote, or any of those Canary Islands, there's hardly any pollen either. Because they're small islands, volcanic islands, surrounded by the sea, which just blows any pollen away. I'd rather be in Lanzarote than on a submarine. Right, let's try and get the distance of this thing. So there's that bit there, and then there's a flag. So it's roughly around there-ish.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernung 7, 5, 5, 4 Meter.
Great, so one of the T3s is in maintenance, lovely. Oh well.
Rohr 4, bewässern!
Aktualisieren. Geschwindigkeit 7. Knoten.
Hier bewässert.
See, you can tell I took my hay fever tablet this morning. Pollen is usually highest in the afternoon and evening, and the sun's come out, and my hay fever tablet's wearing off. That's what's going on. 7 kilometers. If it misses, what do you want it to do? Turn right or go left? Go left, I think. To be honest, these settings are relevant because after 7.5 kilometers, it'll run out of fuel anyway.
Aktualisieren. Entfernung 7, 3, 1, 3 Meter.
Los!
Okay, torps away on that one. It's about 900 meters. Now, is it that one? No. That one. Yes. Which one's that one then? Wait, how can I even see that? Oh, just through that gap, okay. Reset the fat setting again before launch. Do you know what? It's the most frustrating thing the way it does that. I wish it would stop messing around with those fat settings. Alright, 67... 67.9, thereabouts. Might make a U-turn at 6k. Lovely. Absolutely brilliant. Perfect.
Aktualisieren. Entfernung 6.
Rohr 1, bewässern.
4 Meter.
Rohr 1 bewässert.
Los!
Torpedo Rohr 2 gewartet.
That's about 1.8k. Actually, is this? We don't even have a T5 ready, do we? A T3 ready? Oh, we do have a T3 ready. .3.
Aktualisieren. Entfernung 5, 3, 8, 5
Rohr
Meter.
2, bewässern.
Rohr 2 bewässert.
Los! Kleine Fahrt voraus.
Now, it's probably a fat waste of time, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to fire a T5 at this. We've got all kinds of warships around here. Do you happen to know when pre-ordered roadcraft updates itself, as they say, release at 20th? I have a week off next week. As far as I understand, I think on the PC and Steam it releases at 5 o'clock on Tuesday, and on console it releases at midnight on Tuesday. As in 0001.
Alle Maschinen stopp!
I don't know, fat torpedoes do dumb stuff. I've had quite a few wasted T5s.
Entfernung 4, 0, 0, 0
Rohr
Meter.
3, bewässern.
Geschwindigkeit 7, Knoten.
I'm going to send this one in quite late this time.
Rohr 3 bewässert.
I'm going to wait for those torpedoes to do their bit.
Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg. Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg. Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg.
Okay, that is going to hit quite early compared to that one. So that one's going to miss for sure.
Los! Tauchen auf 55 Meter.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter.
I'll let them carry on moving for now.
20 Meter. Ja? Herr Kapitän? Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen. Verstanden. Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloy. Feindliches Schiff getroffen. Schweres
Well,
Schiff.
one just landed.
35 Meter.
This is the one I'm expecting to miss. You're currently in the process of becoming a brass teacher in the Birmingham area. I'll teach brass instruments to primary and secondary schools in the area. Nice.
30 Sekunden. 40 Sekunden bis Torpedo-Einschlag.
I don't know which one hit.
20 Sekunden. 55 Meter. 30 Sekunden.
That's looking dead center. That one just hit over there. We hit one, we hit two, we hit three. Oh my! Oh my god! I have never seen that before. I have never seen it do that. We just broke the ship in half. What the heck? Holy smoke! What did we hit, man? I don't know. I think we hit some kind of ammunition, maybe. Oh my word. That's just gone. Anyway, concentrating on more important matters. What happened to my T5? Here he is. Let's find out what he's going for now. You never go for what you want them to go for, I find. Oh, he's turning around again. It's going over here. Remember that phrase, never a wasted T5? It was going straight for that ship, and then it went, you know what, I don't like that, I'm going to go over here somewhere. So who even knows where that's going? It will run out of fuel before it hits anything. They are genuinely rubbish. Oh, there we go, it's coming back this way. It wastes all of its fuel just going like that. I can't believe that. Look at that. Just cracked it in half. Honestly, all we need now is some Benny Hill music. We just need that music, because that's genuinely what this torpedo is. Wait for it. Wait for it. Run out of fuel. It'd be so good if it actually hits this Corvette. They won't expect this. Oh! Come! No! Oh, it was perfect. That would have been 4 torpedoes, 4 hits, and it wasn't. It actually was a hit, it just wasn't a detonation. So we can have a hit on a technicality, because we did actually hit it. The angle doesn't matter if you fire in magnetic. Oh, I can't believe that. It actually found its target as well. Right, high speed. Closing in. So I think we're just going to put roughly is where we sunk things, because it's going to get disoriented now. Made a dent. Good, get that loaded and then go silent.
Rohr 3 geladen.
Gleichfahrt, Ruhe im Boot. Auf Blaulicht schalten. Kurs setzen.
Right, first of all, let's just try sneaking away, because we did fire from quite a distance.
Kurs setzen.
We can see if we can lose contact first. Yeah, but I was too far from the convoy to get over there. I would have had to have passed underneath corvettes just to get into the convoy. So I didn't bother. Okay, that answers that question.
Tauchen auf. 115 Meter. Aktuelle Tiefe 17 Meter. Schneller. 100 Meter. Kleine Fahrt voraus. Kurs setzen.
Guessing he's dropping depth charges here now.
55 Grad. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Now we play 3D chess.
Kurs setzen.
The only problem is I'm blind as to what's behind me.
Kurs setzen.
Okay, let's see what the depth is below us.
Tiefenmessung. Der Grund liegt tiefer als 150 Meter, Herr Kaloin. Die Messung ist nicht präzise genug.
Schraubengeräusche, Kriegsschiffe, mittlere Gruppe, Peilung 15 Grad. 115 Meter.
I want to know what these guys are doing.
Tauchen auf 195 Meter. 135 Meter. 155 Meter. 175 Meter. Alle Maschinen stopp. Alarm beenden.
Cool. Let's just sit there and see if they come back.
195 Meter. Schraubengeräusch. Kriegsschiff. Peilung 85 Grad. Schraubengeräusch. Kriegsschiff.
I can't believe we snapped that ship in half. That was epic. Four to 9 units stationed. Do you see this? It's probably a corvette group or something there listening.
Kleine Fahrt voraus. Tauchen auf 90 Meter.
Let's have a spin around.
90 Meter. Aktuelle Tiefe 170 Meter. 90 Meter.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Kurs setzen. Kurs setzen.
Schraubengeräusche. Großer Konvoi.
Unexpected.
160 Grad. Schraubengeräusche. Kriegsschiffe. Mittlere Gruppe. Peilung 165 Grad. Schraubengeräusch. Handelsschiff. Peilung 125 Grad.
Großer Konvoi.
Peilung 135 Grad. Schraubengeräusch. Schiff. Peilung 135 Grad. Schraubengeräusche. Kriegsschiffe. Mittlere Gruppe. Peilung 80 Grad. Herr Kaloi, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert. Schraubengeräusch. Kriegsschiff. Peilung 75 Grad.
It's all a bit strange. Everything is left. Blimey.
Tanks anblasen. 5 Meter. Schleichfahrt beenden. Bestätige.
Normale Beleuchtung einschalten. Kurs setzen.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Auf Diesel.
Okay, right. Now we can get some proof.
Herr Kaloi, wir sind aufgetaucht.
We're expecting 3 wrecks somewhere. Although I wouldn't be surprised if the one that we split in half didn't actually get a chance to deploy anybody. There we go. 3 wrecks. Lovely. Let's go and visit them.
Alle Maschinen stopp.
Right, wreckage, medkit, replacement parts. Empire, what was that? Curzon sunk, Augustine Daily sunk. We're definitely missing one.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Them. I suppose we should rescue some noobs. Right, we'll have Richard White, because he's on a boat on his own, like Billy No Mates. We'll take him. We'll have... Who else do we want? We'll leave the captain. We'll take everybody else but the captain, the first officer. Perfect.
Kurs setzen. Alle Maschinen stopp.
Man, grain, is that it? See what? Oh, there you go. Thomas H. Summersong. Call it in. If I carry on sinking things now, will that still count towards the black pit? Because it's removed the square, but we're still technically on that mission, I guess. It will. Cool. Because I think we've got plenty of torps to fire. It takes quite a while to get over here, so I'd rather kind of, you know, have a go. It will count towards the black pit as long as you're in the area specified in the overall campaign. But, I mean, I'm not really, am I? Because the original square was here, and then it moved me over to here. But the black pit is technically there. So I don't know. It's anything in those squares. What? So these particular two? Do I need to go over here, or am I okay to be here? If you press the black pit, it will give you a list of squares. Oh, okay. A-K-L-A-L B-D-B-E. So B's fine. So any of these are fine. Fine.
Kurs setzen.
Solves that one then.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Herr Kaloi, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert. Schraubengeräusch. Handelsschiff. Peilung 45 Grad. Schraubengeräusche. Großer Konvoi.
That's the rest of that convoy moving away.
Schraubengeräusche. Kriegsschiffe, mittlere Gruppe. Peilung 60 Grad.
I can't be bothered chasing them.
Kriegsschiff. Peilung 65 Grad.
Anblasen.
Herr Kaloi, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Schraubengeräusche. Großer Konvoi. Peilung 115 Grad. Herr Kaloi, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
Come on, get a move on.
Schraubengeräusch.
There we go.
Peilung 115 Grad. Schraubengeräusche. Großer Konvoi.
What a message. Brother of Walter Opperman promoted to rank of sergeant. Congratulations.
Tanks anblasen.
5 Meter.
Where is he? Where is he? Don't you start coughing. You ain't got hay fever, pal. I know what that is.
Netzpumpe einschalten.
Where is this guy? There he is.
Der BDU hat eine Nachricht für Sie.
Your brother has been
wurde zum
promoted to
Feldwebel
sergeant.
befördert.
Das ist fantastisch. Ich wusste schon immer, dass er es in sich hat. Ich kann es kaum
Das
erwarten,
ist fantastisch.
ihm
I
zu
wonder what that means.
gratulieren. Ich danke Ihnen, Herr Kaloi.
A canoe.
Kurs setzen.
Aktuelle Tiefe 15 Meter.
Melde mich zum Dienst.
I see how this is. So on the way to the Black Pit, you find loads and loads of contacts.
Eingehendes Funktelegramm.
And then all of a sudden, you can't find any. Oh, is that what it means, Intra? Das ist fantastisch. I didn't know what it meant. Why can't I use time compression on this? Come on.
Funkspruch erhalten.
Critical damage sustained from air assault. Exhausted all spare parts. Urgent assistance required. Rendezvous coordinates. Will maintain position until... Why would I go and help this guy? Would he come for me? I don't think so. How far away is it? Okay, while you're on the way then. Oh, you see, look at that. Now I've got to choose between hitting a massive convoy and rescuing a submarine. That's just ridiculous. I'm not helping him. We'll go full tanks anblasen.
Auf Seerohrtiefe. Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
Schraubengeräusche. Großer Konvoi. Peilung 290 Grad.
I think they're doing that.
Anblasen.
He said he'd wait for a bit. I mean, it's not like I can go anywhere.
Auf Seerohrtiefe. Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
Schraubengeräusche. Großer Konvoi. Peilung 280 Grad. Herr Kaloi, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot
What's the weather like?
gesteuert.
Weather's okay. Let's top up on the old fresh air.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
They've altered the course slightly.
Kurs setzen.
Torpedorohr 1 gewartet.
10 to 20. He's specifically precise for the time he's going to wait. I know, right? He's like, what else is he going to do? I will wait here until 23:45 the day after tomorrow. And then what? Well, then I won't be waiting for you. Okay, where are you going to go with your broken submarine? Well, I can't go anywhere, but I'm not going to be waiting for you at that point. Right, okay. Your choices are a bit limited, pal.
Alle Maschinen, stopp!
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Wird erledigt, Herr Kaloi. Kurs setzen. Alle Maschinen, stopp!
Let's see where that leaves us.
Kleine Fahrt zurück. Alle Maschinen, stopp!
Okay. It should. I'm hoping it'll put us southern middle of the convoy.
Schraubengeräusche. Großer Konvoi. Peilung 295.
Alarm! Let's go back a little bit.
Kleine Fahrt zurück. Alle Maschinen stopp.
Alarm! Zerstörereinsicht! Peilung 290 Grad. Handelsschiff 295 Grad.
Who thought of putting a fire alarm bell on a submarine? He's a bit of an outlier. Okay. They definitely are zigzagging.
Kleine Fahrt voraus. Bestätige. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum. Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
How often your autosaves? Not very often. Like, it looks like it's autosaving quite a lot, but then when you go to load something, it's like from 40 minutes ago. I don't get it.
Alle Maschinen
Okay,
stopp.
that's a good position to be in. They'll probably zag at some point. Like autosave 18:15. That was 6 minutes ago. Autosave before that 17:05. So according to this, it's autosaving every hour. But it's literally not, because it keeps stopping to save all the time.
Torpedorohr 4 gewartet.
Why does it keep retracting the periscope? Quite choppy, isn't it? Oh, there's a lot of choice here. Blimey.
Kleine Fahrt zurück. Alle Maschinen stopp.
Manny, thank you. I had that the other day, but worse. The top autosave was right after I'd been sunk and all hands lost. Oh my god. That's not fun. Oh, I didn't see you coming. That's not ideal. Let's use him to try and get a speed check. That actually looks like a black swan. it's really hard to see the back of the boat.
Aktualisieren. Gegnerfahrt 7. Knoten.
We'll have to try and confirm that speed. It's going to be hard not being spotted by him. Oh, for sure, radar, you got to do that. You can't rely on the autosave.
Torpedo Rohr 3 gewartet.
Just measuring the speed in this way actually work when the boat's at an angle. You don't see the entire length of the hull that way. I think it depends on the angle. The more off it is, the worse it is. But if you look here, we're only 10 degrees off, so it's pretty accurate. Eight knots.
Aktualisieren.
There
Geschwindigkeit
you go.
8. Knoten.
That can make a big difference. Yep, 8 knots confirmed.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Geschwindigkeit 8.
We're going to end up firing pretty much as this guy's here. At the very least, he's going to hear the torpedoes. I think I might wait until these three are like there, and then fire at that one, and that one, and then dive. But then I haven't checked what my torpedo state is. Oh my god. Okay, we've got 3 working T3s. Let him nudge forward a little bit. Who's our final target? Is it you? Yes. They're all C3. Even that one over there is a C3, I think. Which means you, sir, are the first target. Discover your channel via D-Ride Valley, now regular viewer. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Now what we're going to need is a line right through there. So if I fire on him, he's about 1.2 kilometers further away than these guys. By the time we've shot at him and he's moved, he'll be over here somewhere, and he will be, what, 600 meters nearer than him. Yeah, in theory you can send a rear torp, Kylar, and in practice, it's not easy. Because it won't let you fire until the gyroscope's stabilized, and the gyroscope takes forever to stabilize on the rear. Right, let's see if we can get firing solution. So we said 8 knots, I think, for the speed.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren.
Angle on bow is going to be 66.6 to port. Which is going to be like that. It's going to be very hard getting the distance correct because the water is super choppy. Like, where's the water line in all this? Probably there somewhere.
Aktualisieren.
4.2.
Entfernung zum Ziel 4, 1, 9 Meter.
Volana Petit 3.
Rohr 1, bewässern.
I've got to go 3 meters because it's very, very choppy.
Geschwindigkeit 8 Knoten.
We'll have to do a distance check.
Rohr 1 bewässert.
Aktualisieren. Entfernung zum Ziel 4, 3, 1 Meter.
God, this is really tricky.
Aktualisieren. Entfernung zum Ziel 4, 1, 3, 5 Meter.
Los!
Very good chance of that missing. Now the question is, which target's best next? I think he's further away. Angle on bow. That's 47.4 to port. And again, where's the water line? There-ish, probably.
Aktualisieren. Entfernung zum Ziel 2, 6, 4, 2 Meter.
Rohr 3, bewässert.
Just wait for that to get to near enough there. We'll take another distance check.
Aktualisieren. Entfernung 2, 6, 4, 5 Meter.
Los!
To get this one calculated fairly quickly. 93. 92.7.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Gegnerfahrt 8. Knoten. Aktualisieren. Entfernung zum Ziel 2, 6.
T3.
6 Meter.
Rohr 4 bewässert.
Just wait for that torpedo to get a little bit closer.
Aktualisieren. Entfernung 2, 7, 6. 6 Meter.
Los!
Okay, right. Let's have a quick look at this behind us. See if we can't convince this thing to fire a T5 at it. It will probably go somewhere else, but let's see if we can at least line a shot upon it. Shouldn't have been the other way around. The third target's 600 meters further away.
Knoten.
Yes. No. Yes. Yes. I don't know. Probably. Probably. It's fine. Right. Let's, I mean, I find the best thing to do, right, when you're pointing out mistakes is to point them out before you're committed. Because that way they can even be helpful. Like, if you think, hang on, that's not right, say it before I press fire, rather than say it after I've committed. 57.1 to starboard. Let's just go 57. It's a T5. Distance.
5, 7. Bug rechts.
700.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernung zum Ziel 7, 3.
Now watch how long this gyro takes to just lock all this in.
8. Bug rechts. Gegnerfahrt 8.
Der Torpedo
Knoten.
ist auf halbem Weg. Rohr 5 bewässert.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Lage 6, 2, rechts. Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Winkel 6, 5, rechts.
Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg.
Still sorting. Yeah, so this one and this one should land, and this one will be completely miles away because I should have fired that one first. But you never know. These look pretty decent.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren.
Okay, we're almost ready to fire here.
7, 7. Bug rechts.
Yeah, do you calculate manually in U-boats? You can have it do it for you. I like doing the calculations.
Aktualisieren. Lage 8, 1, rechts.
That one's about to land.
Schussunterlagen
Come on.
aktualisieren.
I need to fire.
Gegnerlage 8, 5.
I can't sit here when this thing goes off.
Feindliches Schiff getroffen.
Did that miss? Oh no, it's hit.
Schwere Schäden. 40 Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag.
I'm just gonna fire.
Feuer an Deck. Der
I'm just gonna
Torpedo ist
fire
auf
anyway.
halbem Weg.
We're out of here.
Los!
We are out of here.
30 Sekunden.
It's given us something to think about. This is missed. Oh my god! Right on the bow! Minimal damage. Hopefully it's punched a hole there.
Schiffe machen sich
Oh, here it goes. Cue Benny Hill music. Wait, you wanted me to go there? Nah, mate. I'm gonna go over here somewhere. Oh, good. It's coming back for us. Lovely. How about I go while all engines stop then?
Tauchen auf 100 Meter.
20 Sekunden. Aktuelle Tiefe 40 Meter. 40 Sekunden bis Torpedo.
It's literally done a boomerang on me.
Bis Einschlag. 30 Sekunden. Fehlschuss. Auf Blaulichtscheiben. 55 Meter. Kurs.
Okay, right. Now we can start going that way. Yeah, that one missed because that one started zigzagging. It was just off, that was. That would have landed if it hadn't have been for me firing it before the other one. But, yeah, look at this. This is just a joke. Like, what exactly is it going? It's going for this. I really don't think it's going to have the range for that.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
We're going to get pinged in a second.
Kommandant, feindliche Schiffe machen sich gefechtsbereit. Keine Panik. Konzentriert euch auf eure Aufgaben.
Oh, it's turning right on us. I don't like this.
Kurs setzen. Alles klar, ich werde mich darum kümmern.
Right, what's the bet and it'll run out before it gets there? There he goes. Well, at least it did something. Not sure if it's going to sink anything, but it did something. Oh my god. Speedbird Pro, that actually made me jump. Thank you for gifting 5 subs, though. Thanks for the squirrel gifts, guys. If you got a sub, please give Speedbird Pro a thank you. And Dave Cousins, thanks for becoming a Peanut member. Man, they are close.
Lasst uns ruhig bleiben. Schraubengeräusche direkt über uns. Wasserbomben sehr nah. 125 Meter. Tauchen auf. 160 Meter. Kurs setzen. Wasserbomben sehr nah. Aktuelle Tiefe 150 Meter.
Your crew is strained and stressed. I think something might be sunk over here. Not sure. High speed closing in.
Aktuelle Tiefe 90 Meter. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
This is just me, or is the YouTube chat a bit weird on the overlay? In what way? It looks okay with your name. Try and sneak off this
Yeah.
way.
Korvette, 125 Grad.
Real trucker, thank you for 6 months.
80 Meter. Tauchen auf. 150 Meter. Kurs
They are
auf.
buzzing around.
Setzen. 110 Meter.
It refreshes every so often. The YouTube API is a bit weird. It'll like send a bunch of messages at once. It's so weird.
Aktuelle Tiefe 100,8 Meter. Feindliche Schiffe geben Alarm. Bleibt wachsam, aber keine Panik. Wir machen das schon. Kommandant, wir wurden von Estig geortet.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung. Der Grund liegt tiefer als 150 Meter, Herr Kaloin. Die Messung ist nicht präzise genug.
Tauchen auf. 200 Meter. 190 Meter.
Been loving the Derail Valley series. Thanks.
Nitro, thank you for 58 months.
195 Meter.
I'm just going to go silent now and see if I can evade them.
Schraubengeräusche direkt über uns. Tauchen auf. 210 Meter. 185 Meter.
Just stay quiet now.
195 Meter.
Try not to give away our position. This sub can do 250, but I think people are saying 300. It starts to just leak.
215 Meter.
Dangerous depth. Oh, you're kidding me.
Tauchen auf.
Really?
195 Meter. 175 Meter. 155 Meter. 135 Meter.
Chat delay on Twitch is super minimal.
95 Meter.
Twitch API is better than the YouTube one for chat, that's for sure.
75 Meter. Kurs setzen. Kurs setzen.
Okay, I think we got away with it.
Auf Seerotiefe. Herr Kaloi, wir sind auf Seerotiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
Yeah, they're 10 to 20 k's away. Let's have a quick look around.
Schraubengeräusche. Kriegsschiffe. Kleine Gruppe. Peilung 205 Grad. Schraubengeräusch. Kriegsschiff. Peilung 220 Grad. Schraubengeräusche. Mittlerer Konvoi. Peilung 215 Grad. Langsam blasen. Auf Dieselmotor. Escalating, wir sind aufgetaucht. Schleichfahrt beendet. Normale Beleuchtung einschalten.
Okay, well we got one. Just some med kits. Also, we can pick up some replacement parts and take them to the other submarine if he's still there. If he's still waiting for us. He was being a bit sassy about his rescue.
Alle Maschinen stopp!
Anyway, if he says what took you so long, we'll say to him that we, unlike you, mate, we had to sink some fools so that we can get some parts from them to fix you noobs. That's what we'll tell him. Oh, he's still waiting. What was the date on the message that he's going to go? I don't know which one it was.
Kurs setzen. Halbe Fahrt voraus.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Funktelegramm gesendet. Funkspruch.
We'll be coordinating a Wolfpack attack on a convoy. All nearby U-boats are called to travel to meeting coordinates. Convoy is expected to arrive there at 20th December, 11:37. That's in the morning. From the direction of 275 degrees. Oh, God. Oh, God. What am I supposed to do now? Rescue him? Or go to that convoy? Remaining time 19 hours. I don't think we can get down there and back in that time.
Rohr 1 geladen.
I mean, I can try and go full ham on the surface.
Rohr 3 geladen. Rohr 4 geladen. Rohr 5 geladen.
What, I've got 2 days to do this mission? This one? What are you reading there? Oh, here, help an ally, 2 days. In that case, I'll go there. If they're supposed to come in from 275, they must be behind me, right?
Schraubengeräusche. Mittlerer Konvoi. Peilung
Speak of the devil.
235 Grad. Schraubengeräusch. Kriegsschiff. Peilung 290 Grad.
Tanks anblasen. Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
Herr Kaloi, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
Something up there.
Schraubengeräusche. Kriegsschiffe, kleine Gruppe. Peilung 265 Grad. Schraubengeräusch. Kriegsschiff. Peilung 265 Grad. Schraubengeräusch. Kriegsschiff. Peilung.
Flippin' heck, I've only just made this.
Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Convoy is on its way, 5 hours. Oh, okay.
Kurs setzen. Auf Seerohrtiefe. Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
U-Boot 335 Grad.
The trouble is, attacking as a wolf pack is all very well, but you need to coordinate your fire. Because every time I get into a fight when there's other submarines, chaos ensues. They start throwing torpedoes around and the convoy starts doing this, and you can't hit anything.
Kleine Fahrt voraus. Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Schraubengeräusche. Kriegsschiffe, kleine Gruppe. Peilung 255 Grad. Schraubengeräusch. Kriegsschiff. Peilung 335 Grad.
Alle Maschinen, stopp!
Schraubengeräusch.
Is it that one or that one? Gotta be that one.
23 Grad.
You come out and it spawned on you. Lol. I think we'll just track it on its way here. You can order the other U-boats want to attack. Yeah, that's the problem though, Colin. If you see them on the map, sometimes they'll start lobbing torpedoes around and then they appear on the map later, and then you can tell them to buzz off, but then the damage is done. Help an ally 1 day, 20 hours. I don't think that's enough time. Even if I went on the surface at full speed, I think that would be more than a day. $630 kilometers. That's got to be what, 350 nautical-ish, maybe? Even at 17 nautical, 17 knots, we can't make that. 10 hours. 20 hours, we could do 340. Maybe we can just about make it. What's this? Behind me. Please tell me that's a U-boat. Wasn't a bad guess then, Larry. Mental maths, innit? Where's that smoke gone? That was you. There's the U-boats.
Alarm! Konvoi in
Denkt
Sicht!
alle an eure
Peilung
Ausbildung. Bleibt
310
ruhig
Grad.
und konzentriert.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Verstanden, Herr Kommandant.
It's like a wintry day. The kind of day that you wouldn't want to fall into the water. Hippopotamus, thank you for 102 months. Okay, we have sight on one of them.
Kleine Fahrt zurück.
Torpedorohr 5 gewartet.
Is that the convoy you attacked earlier? I don't think it is. That's 4 freighters. Presumably an escort.
Flutlicht wechseln.
Don't tell me that they're completely unescorted. If there's an off-flank destroyer called Star Wars, it's the same.
Kleine Fahrt zurück. Alle Maschinen stopp!
C3s and Liberties, definitely. Yeah, it could be a Mothman. Could well be.
Torpedo Rohr 2 gewartet.
That's an escort. I can see one escort on this side and it's pretty far back. That's a Liberty.
Torpedo Rohr 1 gewartet.
8 knots if I did that correct.
Geschwindigkeit 7. Knoten.
Definitely a Liberty. Eight knots.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Geschwindigkeit.
It may well be the same group then. Tell you what I've not done, pay attention to the torpedoes. We have 2 T5s, not good.
Kleine Fahrt zurück.
Torpedo Rohr 3 gewartet.
Alle Maschinen stopp.
Verstanden. Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
Okay. We could aim for him, I guess.
Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
That's not the right one. Although we could actually aim for him as well. We go bang, 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 something like that. That might not be a bad show. Let's get them all ID'd. Okay, target number 1.
Aktualisieren. Geschwindigkeit 8. Knoten.
.7.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Lage 7. 2, rechts. Aktualisieren. Entfernung zum Ziel 4, 9, 4,
Rohr
1
4,
Meter.
bewässern.
Aktualisieren. Gegnerfahrt 8, Knoten. Winkel 7, 2, rechts.
Come on, there we go.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernung zum Ziel 4, 8, 7, 4 Meter.
4 Meter.
Aktualisieren. Entfernung
That'll do.
4, 4, 8, 0 Meter.
Come on, come on, come on.
Los!
Okay, right. Distance from him to him is 1.7. So when that torpedo gets to here, we fire at this one. Eight knots. 65.4.
Aktualisieren.
Approximate distance set.
Entfernung 2, 8,
T3 loaded.
7 Meter.
Ninja Cat, thanks for 41 months.
Rohr 2 bewässert.
We have to wait for this.
Torpedo Rohr 5 gewartet.
Aktualisieren. Entfernung zum Ziel 2, 7, 6, 6 Meter.
Los!
Annoyingly, the other two are T5s, which is a bit of an issue. Because basically the other two are comedy torpedoes, and we just don't know what they're going to do. Might be better off just waiting until those land and then firing these two and just diving and seeing what happens. Like, it's a warship coming at us. We could aim for it and fire it, but it might just turn and go for that. So I just don't know. We can fire a T5 at this, it'll probably hit it, I suppose. You can leave the stranded U-boat in the meantime. Yeah, but if I don't get sight of the sink of these, I won't get the points for it, you know? I have to stick around to witness the wreckage, otherwise it doesn't count. Frustratingly.
Aktualisieren. Winkel 6, 3, rechts. Aktualisieren. Entfernung 1.
Rohr 3,
2,
bewässern.
8 Meter. Geschwindigkeit.
Next mission, don't
8
take T5.
Knoten.
They are useful, but not.
Rohr 3 bewässert.
I don't know. They can be very useful. The problem is you have to have them loaded at the right time.
Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg.
Timing-wise, these two are looking good. I think this one looks good. This one might be a bit too ahead.
40 Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag.
Actually, I think they're both going to
40
land.
Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag. 30 Sekunden. 30 Sekunden.
Los! Tauchen auf.
I am now going to dive
20 Sekunden.
50 meters
Aktuelle Tiefe 5
20
Meter.
Sekunden.
down there.
Ruhe im Boot. Auf Blaulicht schalten. 10 Sekunden bis Einschlag.
What am I to freeze that? How does he know? How does he know he's about to have a hole punched in him? Did the other one land? Presume it did. Right, let's see where the Benny Hill torpedo goes. Both hit, nice. We don't know what the other one did though, in terms of damage. Honestly. You maintain your torpedoes, and what do? They just still go dud on you anyway. Unbelievable. Comedy torpedoes. Do you know what? I think I'm just going to pack T5s in the stern. I'm not even going to bother with them anymore. I'd rather just have T3s. Or even T1s. I might pack T1s, actually. Because T1s, you can send them at a higher speed. So you can send T1s at distant ones. And then T3s at near ones. Kind of fed up with comedy torpedoes now.
Aktuelle Tiefe 50 Meter.
T1s get spotted, but usually not by freight ships, usually by destroyers and stuff. They'll see them. Freight ships will see a T1, but when it's too late. Like, they'll literally be like, sound the alarm and then bang. Would it be very cheeky to go to periscope depth and fire a T5 from the stern? Would that be considered cheeky?
Mastspitze. Kleine Gruppe. Peilung 345 Grad.
Please explain what the image ghost and overlay thing is used for. Basically what you're doing is working out how far away it is roughly through trigonometry. So the way it works, simplistically, is if you know what kind of ship that is, so if you identify that, let's say we think that's a well, it could be an AF, but it's probably more likely a Black Swan. Let's say you ID that as a Black Swan. You know that from the information that we know about that ship, that you know the length of it, the beam of it, but you also know the mast height of it is 30 meters, 29.7 meters. So from sea line to the top of that mast is 29.7 meters. And if you know how high something is, then you can basically get your periscope, and if you ghost it like that, you know the angle that you tilted to look at it, and because you know the angle and the height, you can work out the distance through trigonometry. Basically, it's tangent, isn't it? Because it's opposite over adjacent. You know the opposite, which is the height. You know the angle, which is this thing, and you're trying to work out the adjacent. So what you effectively do is say, that's one of those, and then I'm going to position my line here, roughly at sea level, and then I'm going to ghost it. So this line is at the top of that mast there like that. Say it's about there. Set that, and it goes, right, well, if that's the case, 2,244 meters.
Aktualisieren. Entfernung 2.
Seminators, thank you for 112 months. Right, we don't know if this is going at 8, but it doesn't really matter either. What's going to work
Been
out?
enjoying the Derail Valley series at Squirrel. Looking forward to the roadcraft stuff next week. SQRLHNNNG.
35.4 to port.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Winkel 3, 5, links.
Amasakia, thank you for a year. Happy anniversary. Yes, I'm looking forward to roadcraft next week as well. I'll be streaming pretty much every day except Thursday. But after the stream today, if you're in our Discord server, after the stream today, I'll publish my streaming times in the announcement channel. So if you're not in our Discord server, consider jumping in. So now I'm going to fire this from the stern. The chances are it's either going to go to that or do a U-turn and go to this. And there really is no way of controlling it. There's a U-boat here. Why isn't he not firing? Well, there's the wreckage. There's definitely one there. Come on. Okay. I'm going to let that go and see what happens. I'm going to dive to 50 meters and do a left turn. You get an error message? What kind of error message? Exclamation mark Discord if you want the link. Okay, so it looks like it's decided it's going to go there. This sub has just dropped that torpedo at that ship. And I think he's managed to hit, look. Boom. Looks like roadcraft could be quite a grindy on single player, but you can delegate... yeah, so... From the preview we looked at, you could delegate certain things to the AI, like I want you to just lay sand or tarmac that road, if you don't want to do it. And it's a dud. Serious damage. That sounds good. That has stopped it in its tracks. That destroyer, is he going for him? I reckon he must be. Oi, don't you kite him over here, you scumbag. What level of Zen can we expect? Yeah, this thing's depth charging. What state of the front tops, that T5 is still maintained. I'll see if I can lob a T5 at that destroyer. Oh, he's over there. Oh, he's going for that sub big time. He's received. I really want to help this guy out, but if I send a T5, it's going to hit that thing, not this. That's that one. I'm going to stop here and see what he does. Right, come on, let's have a go. Interesting. We've seen this guy before. It identified it straight away, which means we've ID'd him before. Is he coming straight at us? I think he might be. Let's play some chicken. What could possibly happen when I rely on a Benny Hill torpedo? No, he's not coming here. He's back over there. If I fire a T5, will it go there or will it just go like that? I really want to sink this guy. Somebody's still firing torpedoes. Hang on, if I go off silent running for a second. We can get them that maintained and the other one loaded. Oh, they were all empty there. Dang it. I've got a T3 and a T5 left. It shouldn't do, Fuzzball. Here he comes. Right, they're all ready. T5's ready. T3's ready. We could let him have it. It's really hard working out a T3 hit, though. The real danger is the T5 comes out and goes there, which I think is what it'll do. It's constantly turning.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Winkel 1, 9, Bug links.
Every time to deck. You were trying to deck on a destroyer. Are you serious? You're really asking to get wrecked.
Kurs setzen. Kleine Fahrt voraus.
I really want to sneak over though while he's still after that submarine. And get close enough to fire a T5 at him. That the T5 will go straight for him and not for him. That's what I'm trying to do.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Oh, this could be it. No way! The other dude just torpedoed him. As if. He just wall hacked him.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Wow. Okay, fair play. Didn't expect that.
Die Besatzung evakuiert das Schiff.
Wait, this thing's not moving. This ship is definitely not moving. That would explain it. Something's hit it, but not sunk it. Which means nobody's claimed the kill yet. Oh, was that me? Oh, yeah. I hit that. What else is around here? Moving away. I don't think there are any more threats.
Koordinaten setzen. Schneller, schneller. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Alle Maschinen stopp.
10k stationary, moving away. 3 to 5 kilometers moving away. Medium moving away. Are there any more escort ships around, or can we just deck gun this? They're legging it. That is not looking very good.
Langsam blasen. Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter. Normale Beleuchtung einschalten. Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln. Kommandant, wir wurden entdeckt.
Sounds in it. What?
Einfach, aber wir haben
Oh,
schon
rip.
Schlimmeres überstanden. Lasst uns ruhig bleiben. Schadensbericht!
We've just been hit by something.
Herr Kaloi, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Wow, you scumbag. All the equipment's just been damaged.
Handelsschiff, 105 Grad.
That's why we were saying use the T5, because it was disabled. We've just got injured crew. My guns are getting wrecked. Apparently this thing still has active guns on it. Oof.
Langsame Fahrt voraus. Tauchen auf 35 Meter.
Leak on board.
Höhenbruch in der Zentrale. Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
15 Meter.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten.
Can't believe that.
Höhlenbruch in der Zentrale repariert.
Luftzielseerohr repariert.
Schraubengeräusch. Kriegsschiff. Peilung
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
140 Grad. Herr Kaloi, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
Equipment was damaged. All the guns. Yeah, lots of stuff. I don't know if we got enough replacement parts. Although I did bring some on board, didn't I?
Lenzpumpe
Is the pump
einschalten.
working? got parts. I think we should be able to fix it all up.
Kurs setzen. Alle Maschinen stopp.
Right then. If that's how it's going to be. Can't believe that's got a deck gun on it. That he... Oh, there it is. Yeah, yeah, he was properly firing it as well. Fair play.
Aktualisieren. Geschwindigkeit 0. Knoten. Aktualisieren. Winkel 9. 2. Bug rechts.
Time to get the waterline, but let's say about there.
Aktualisieren. Entfernung zum Ziel. 1, 4, 2, 3 Meter.
Rohr 2, bewässern. Rohr 2, bewässert.
Thames merchant ship. Yeah, yeah. Well, I learned something. Like every merchant ship I've been up against has not had deck guns, but these do.
Los!
I thought I could just go up there and use a gun on it, but it started using it on me. Let's see what you think about this, pal.
30 Sekunden. 20 Sekunden.
That's what I think about your deck gun. Shooting me and my crew. Richard Rush. Oh look, you appear to be on fire. Deck guns won't save you now.
Funkspruch erhalten.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Höhenbruch, Sie sinken.
I don't know about sinking. Sunk is probably the right word.
Langsam blasen. Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
Herr Kaloi, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Look at this. What a carnage this is.
Kurs setzen. Alarm beenden. Kurs
Running low on spare parts. I don't think we can go and rescue our friendly sub. I don't think we have the parts for it unless we can salvage some.
Schäden am Turm repariert. Alle Maschinen stopp.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen. Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloi.
Zielposition erreicht.
Where's the lifeboats? I saw them get off on lifeboats. Look, it says there are 3 lifeboats here, but I can't see them. I can see the boxes. Medkit. I'm not sure we need medkits. Oh, there's the lifeboats, apparently. Take some of them. Yeah, we just consumed most of our spare parts.
Deckgeschütz besetzen.
Now then. Apparently, they're like using a deck gun on us. Let's see. Where did you go? Oh, there's one. Place on deck, wooden chest. What happened to my gun? What just happened? Why is he no longer on the gun?
Ja?
Get back on the gun. Oops! It looks like somebody shot a deck gun at you. I kind of know the feeling. It's only a war crime if somebody knows about it. And in any event, all my crew will say, yeah, they shot a deck gun at us, we shot one back at them. Yeah, but you was in your submarine when they shot at you. They was in a lifeboat. Well, it might have had a gun on it. I only popped up to say hi and help them, and they started shooting at me. I couldn't take the risks. Oh, they appear to have disappeared. How can there be lifeboats with people on them when I've just shot them all? Doesn't make any sense. Right, let's go over there. I need to salvage some spare parts now. Here we go. This is what we need. We need spare parts. Cool. No, don't put that in there. Put that in there. You don't think they were particularly worried about war crimes? This sea is well choppy. Wait, what's going on here? All the parts have been telling it to move into the storage room. Where are they going? Are they being consumed or something? I don't know. If it was consuming them, why didn't it use them already? Right, let me see. I've done that one, that one. I'll do these three.
Halbe Fahrt voraus. Alle Maschinen stopp.
Zielposition erreicht.
I don't think it is Dyson at all. I think it just bugged it out. I dropped it on top of them and it just kept bugging it out, I think. It's completely broken.
Langsame Fahrt voraus. Alle Maschinen, stopp!
Lumber and cheese.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Alle Maschinen, stopp!
Wir haben unsere Position erreicht.
Oh my god.
Kurs setzen.
Do we have enough parts to even help them?
Alle Maschinen, stopp!
Hmm. 1 day and 14 hours to get there.
Kurs setzen.
628 kilometers. We have to do it on the surface. We'll have to do it at maximum speed. I guess we find out.
Funktelegramm gesendet.
Got 5 parts and 10 medkits left. We got 1 torpedo. Literally 1 torpedo left.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloi.
You got 1 day, 9 hours. We should make it.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Bestätige.
Herr Kaloi, wir sind aufgetaucht. Eines unserer U-Boote hat soeben ein mögliches Ziel innerhalb unserer Reichweite gemeldet.
Don't care if you heard a single propeller. Got to save our friends.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr
Ich bin
Kaloi.
sehr müde.
U-Boot, direkt voraus!
Herr Kaloi, es scheint, dass dies das U-Boot ist, das wir
Why does it show you're losing rep top left? Where does it say that? Is it because we shot something? On the right? I don't know where you're looking. Let's send Klaus in with the breathing kit. Above mission complete, the Knight's Cross seems to have a downwards arrow next to it. Maybe I sunk something I wasn't supposed to. After short exchange, skipper gets straight to the point. We shall show 1 replace. Is that it? You needed 1 replacement part. There you go. That put our rep back up a little bit.
Ich bin froh, dass wir helfen konnten. Es ist immer gut zu wissen, dass wir
Well, I guess we'll find out what we did wrong.
Peilung 225 Grad. Herr Kaloi, wir befinden uns in flachen Gewässern.
I mean, I personally don't know what we could have done wrong. I think we did everything by the book. You know, the one with the blank pages about the rules? Iron Cross first class. Well done, Klaus. German crossing gold. Oof. Oh, he's getting there. He's getting towards his cross swords. The Black Pit. So on my first outing to the Black Pit, I sunk 42,000 tons. That's not bad. What do we get? Convoy attacked. 18,000 on that convoy. 31,000 on that convoy. Oof. Yeah, so we basically sunk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 C3s and an Empire. And we helped an ally. We have 2 rep points, but we can sell some slaves.
Herr Kommandant, dies könnten Ihre neuen Besatzungsmitglieder sein. Möchten Sie Ihre Akten einsehen?
We got some reputation, does it all? We got 0.65 level rep. It said 65%, which is like 2/3 of a rep point.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
Wait, what? Oh, he's making food. Cooking. Nice. Quite a specialised crew we got here. We're going to need a full complement of things. We have 2 HQ points and... don't really see much to spend them on, to be honest. An armoured conning tower. Meh. I feel like you run out of things to spend rep points on. I don't know why. Do we still need an English speaker? I don't think so.
Ich erwarte Ihre Befehle.
Benötigen Sie, Herr Offizier. Sehen Sie sich die Lagerbestände an.
You've got all the tech there in night for. Fair enough. Right, we'll have that. We'll have a top up on that. And that. We'll refuel. Ammo needs to be topped up on the deck gun. Storage room. We've got all the coffees. Right, torpedoes. This is where I'm going to go different now. So stern torpedo tube. We'll have a T5. That's primarily for being chased. I don't want you anymore. Right, T3 fat. I'm going to take a T1 fat in there as well. And then I might see what the refresh looks like. Is it like a research tree? Do you need to buy certain things with rep points to unlock more options? Yeah, you can spend... you basically earn reputation by doing things. And then you get these reputation points here. And then you can use them to do research at the headquarters. So you basically... there was like a whole bunch of them that I researched. It tells you how many rep points you need and you assign somebody to do it. But there's also you can spend points over at the officer. You can say, I'd like to ask a few favors, and then you can spend points here. So, for example, we could spend 3 points and get an additional mission choice. By default, you get to choose from 3 missions. If you get this one, you get 4. If you get this one, you get 5. That's another thing that you can spend rep points on. And then you can request a flotilla change. So if you want to relocate to a different port of operation, you can do that with a flotilla point. If you want to send people training, that training is not available for me. That's basically a tutorial. You can tell them to go on a break. That's not rep points, that's money though. You basically send them on a holiday and then they come back with different buffs and stuff. So if they're all fatigued and they're depressed and stuff, you'd send them on a holiday, they come back and they're all like, woohoo! What's the A with stars on the rep map? You mean the HQ? This is Naval Academy. Basically, you send people there to level them up. So say like you lose some crew members, you might need to level somebody up quickly, or if you just want to have a separate officers in prep, you could send them there and level them up. So once you get more rep points, you can start to have spare people lying around who have scaled up a bit. So you're not taking complete noobs with you, I guess. Right. Fix it.
Nötigen Sie, Herr Offizier. Sehen Sie sich die Lagerbestände an.
Torpedoes.
Torpedorohr 1 gewartet.
Uns wurde von einem verbündeten Boot ein mögliches Ziel in unserer Nähe gemeldet. Mastspitze.
Okay, I think we're ready to rock and roll.
285 Grad.
Let's have a quick look at what the missions would be.
Versenkte Tonnage im Mittelmeer ist dies Einsatzbefehle vom BDU.
That's going to be Black Pit work, mine lane in Gibraltar, which is an absolute nightmare. Weather station in North Labrador, or Operation Drumbeat, which all sound fun, but they are also quite a bit far away. And given the time and the fact that I'm streaming all this week, I'm going to call it there, I think. So I can have a bit of a break this evening. Right, when I finish the stream, I'll post in the announcements section on Discord, I'll post the schedule for the week, but I'll be streaming every day except Thursday. Thursday's going to be my day off. I'll be streaming basically Monday to Sunday. Different times, though. I'll post the times in the announcement section. It's going to be mostly roadcraft this week, is the plan. So I'll play roadcraft as soon as I can. But yeah, don't expect any Derail Valley videos because I'll be streaming. You just got here, Music Man. Well, if you
That's it, man.
I'll be streaming
game
tomorrow.
Over, man. It's game over.
Thank you, Captain Flynn. I'll be streaming tomorrow, Music Man, and Tuesday, and Wednesday, and Friday, and Saturday, and Sunday. But yeah, for now, I'm going to take a break. So thank you for watching, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for your support, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Have you managed to get the socialite? Dude, I've had him booked in. It's taken weeks of planning to have the socialite booked in for this week. You have no idea how difficult that's been. Honestly, I had to get into his calendar early. But yes, the socialite is available. As is the yappy little gnome. He's also available as well. And we shall be roadcrafting this week, and it will be good. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Take it easy, guys. Love you all. Good night.